move all my stuff out in November, and I am not going to do that again in January just to have all my classes online. Like, are you serious? No thank you. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's me, Emily, and today I am telling you guys 10 reasons why I am staying at home this semester. A couple months ago, when I was in my first semester, I made a video on the pros and cons of living on campus, and essentially, the cons in that video are most of the reasons why I'll be living at home. And if you see me looking up here, I'm looking at my notes. Just kidding. Okay. Reason number one why I'm living at home this semester, and I'm sure the reason why most people are living at home, is because all my classes are online. If you guys are like regulars here on my channel, then you know that last semester I had 2 in-person classes at least once a week. One of them was twice a week. This semester, all of them are online, and 2 of the 5 of them are asynchronous. And then out of those ones that do meet on Zoom, they only meet once a week. So all I could imagine was all my classes being online and some of them not even meeting like twice a week. And I feel like I would have been so bored on campus because there are virtually no pun intended, virtually. There are virtually no clubs or activities going on because they're all going on virtually, and honestly I just think that's stupid. So there's really nothing for me to do on campus other than class, and class is barely in session and it's online. So what's the point? What's the point of living on campus and rooming with people that I don't know just to stare into my computer screen? Like, I honestly don't understand it at all. Reason number 2 why I'm living at home this semester is I really want the opportunity to work part-time. So if you guys have watched my vlogs from Thanksgiving break and Christmas break, then you know that I was finishing up the tail end of my first semester while also working at my dad's job and at the daycare that's like my actual job. I want to say last semester I really struggled because I didn't get approved for a work study, and then on top of that I was just like, I only had 1 meal a day, so I was really like, I wouldn't say struggling, but I would say that I was really tight on money, and like whenever I did get some, it just felt like it went away immediately for groceries or like my Spotify bill, and I was still paying for my Planet Fitness membership while I was on campus, and I couldn't even go to the gym, and I did not have an opportunity to really work and make my own money. And I really do love my job. I love working at the daycare, and I really missed it while I was on campus, so I love that I have the opportunity. I've already talked with my boss, and she is gonna like be flexible in my schedule. I've given her my hours, so I'm available to work 5 days a week just because of how asynchronous my schedule is. Reason number 3 is I just want to sleep in a queen size bed. And this may sound really silly, but sis, like those twin beds are made of rubber. And if they're not made of rubber, then they're made of rocks. I don't know what is in them. It's probably just springs. It's probably just springs and then like the like plastic covering. Those beds were so uncomfortable. My hips would hurt in the morning because I sleep on my side. My hips would hurt. It would like literally I would get on the bed and I could like bounce. I would be bouncing to sleep. And I always felt like if I rolled over, I would fall off. And that happened to me once or twice. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, this bed is also pretty springy. You can hear it. It's so old, this mattress, but it's so much better sleeping in this than in that bed at school. Like, I literally remember at school, I could not wait to come home just so I could sleep in my bed. On the same wavelength of sleeping in my queen size bed, I want my own room. And this, if there's anything else, was the deciding factor of me staying at home. And I'm not going to share any details right now, but I really am not an outgoing person. And on top of me not being outgoing, I really feel like I don't really blend in with the college student scene. I am not like a partier, drinker, smoker. I don't subscribe to the romanticism of anxiety and depression that a lot of college students do. And that's why like I really try on this channel to be as positive as possible while also being real and genuine. The point is, I do not want to live with people that I don't know. And I don't know if that sounds super bougie or super like standoffish, but I'm not that kind of person. I really feel like my last semester arrangement It didn't work out for a multitude of reasons for me to live with the same people this semester. So I was going to end up living with random roommates, and I'm just not that. I'm not comfortable with that. And I wasn't just going to be rooming with random people. I was also going to be sharing a room with someone that I didn't know. And this is like something that a lot of people might have a different perspective on, but I do not like to share my personal space. I'm a very individual, like I need my alone time type of person, and I don't like to share. And you know what? I think that's okay. There are things that I like to share. I like to share my food. I'll share my food with you. This is exactly how I felt my first year, which it really wasn't that bad. One, because you have to share a room in your first year, and two, my roommate we were like-minded. I really wanted to make sure that I could have my own personal space where I can record videos. Like, I didn't want to fall back on YouTube just because I didn't have a quiet moment or time to myself to like really record. You have to carve out like 2-3 hours to do all this stuff on top of that editing. Like I really wanted to be able to just, you know what I mean? I don't want to like censor myself all the time. Reason number 5 why I'm living at home this semester is because I really like having freedom. I cannot tell you guys how many times I felt so trapped on campus. I did not like the idea that I could need some food or need something in the pantry and I had to DoorDash it, or I had to like ask someone to come get me so that we could go there and get it. And it's just like this huge big process, and I would just much rather be like, oh, I need coffee creamer, get in my car, go to the store that's 5 minutes away, and then come back and not have it be this big thing. Reason number 6 why I am living at home is I hate the move-in process. I really, really do. If there is anything in this world that stresses me out, it is moving in or moving out of somewhere. Like, it really freaks me out. When I was moving out in November, I started unpacking a week or two ahead of time, and it was still stressful. I was thinking, I have to pack up my TV, bed sheets, food and snacks, all this stuff. And that's not even the tip of the iceberg. Clothes, my heater, my lamps, light bulb, all these different things that I would have to pack up just to share a space with someone. It's different though, because this semester they made everyone completely move out for Thanksgiving break, but usually you get to keep most of your stuff there and just take home what you need, then come back to your same spot. If that was the case, I would have lived on campus, but I had to move all my stuff out in November, and I am not going to do that again in January just to have all my classes online. Like, are you serious? No, thank you. Reason number 7 why I'm living at home also may seem silly, but I love my morning coffee. I just like waking up in the morning, walking downstairs, and brewing my own coffee. I love it so much. It is like one of my favorite parts of my morning routine, and I didn't get to do that when I was at school just because I did not have a coffee maker. I had a microwave. I like my slow mornings. Okay, there's a plane. Speaking of my morning coffee, reason number 8 is I want to keep my morning routine. So I remember last semester I moved onto campus, and I just kind of felt disoriented for about 2.5 weeks, I want to say, because I didn't have a morning routine yet. So I had to orient what I was doing at home, in this room, in this space, in this environment, and I had to reorient it to fit school and my school schedule. And with the move and having an online semester and like actually participating in an online semester for the first time, it was a big change, and it took me a while to get onto a schedule. So I honestly am really loving what I'm doing for my morning routine at home, and I'm definitely going to share that with you guys in another video, but for now you can watch this video. But I'm going to upload an updated morning routine for you guys, but I'm really loving it right now, and I don't want it to change just because I have a smaller space or I have to censor myself around somebody else. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Number 9, this is actually one of the bigger deciding factors as well. I am really good friends with my sister, and I really like having her around. I like being around her. I can talk to her about anything. We go out to Target runs sometimes, and I don't have any friends on campus. You guys know that, but I do have a friend I do have a friend and my sister. So we hang out, we do things, we talk, and she's also finishing up. She's actually a senior in college. So she's finishing up her senior year. So I feel a lot of camaraderie in that. Because she's working and she's taking classes. So we're in the same situation and we're helping each other out. And it's just nice having someone to talk to because it was me, myself, and I on campus. And AJ made plenty of visits up there. Number 10, I don't know why I saved this one for the last because this actually was probably the fourth hugest deciding factor. Not that it's a problem, but I am Lord Jesus, when I tell you that I am saving thousands of dollars by living at home, I'm saving thousands. Like, you wouldn't even believe the prices for living on campus. Not just living on campus, that's room and board, but also a meal plan. Don't get me wrong, Jefferson's food is actually pretty good. I gotta hand it to them. But I can cook my own food here, and I don't have to pay $2,000. I've only been doing school for about 2 days, so I don't have a great gauge on how it is, but so far I've got my desk, my new desk, as you guys know. If you don't know, then watch my last vlog because that desk was a blessing from the Lord. But yeah, I have my desk, I have my room, I have a lock on my door, and I put out a note on my door when I'm in class to let people know. And yeah, it's really not much different. This is basically a dorm room. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more Christian and college content, and give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful or informative or anything like that. I love you all so much, but God loves you more, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.